Hello class, Mr. B here, and today we're going to be looking at how we can show students different ways to calculate surface area, or look at surface area I should say, using Wikki Stix. Some of you may know what this is already, but in a nutshell it is a waxy piece of string that you can conform into anything you want. So you can see from some of the pictures, you make it into a smiley face, a bird, anything you can imagine. But today we're going to be looking at geometric applications. So if I were to present this in the classroom, I would give students relatively a bit of time to maybe like 5 minutes or so, just using this manipulative, using the Wikki Stix, just to get an idea of how they work and what they are. And then I would go into the geometric lesson. So, to begin, let's look at some of the shapes we can create with these. We can make a circle. It's a lovely circle. We have an ellipse. A square. And if I can get this to work with me here, a triangle. These are just some of the shapes you can use in your classroom. You can really make almost anything with these. But it is not just restricted to two-dimensional objects. We can make three-dimensional objects and showcase them with these as well. So since we have a nice triangle here, let's make a triangular prism. So to do that, we're just going to attach a Wikki Stix here. Essentially, we're going to put a Wikki Stix at every vertex of our triangle. And then we're going to make one more triangle to represent our other base. And it doesn't have to be perfect in this instance. You can get really good at these and make somewhat accurate representations of different angles, but we're not going to focus on that today. So now we have a triangular prism. So we have our sides here, our two triangle bases that don't want to stay where they are, but that's okay. And now what we can explore with our students is to find surface area, it's just finding the areas of each of the faces. So they may recognize that this is just a rectangle, so we have to do the area of a rectangle, or calculate the area of the rectangle 3 times for each side, plus calculate the area of each base and add them together. So altogether we'll have the area of 3 rectangles plus the area of the 2 bases. Let's do another one. While I'm doing this, I would like you, if you have a set, to create a rectangular prism, which is what I'll do here. But I'd like you to attempt it. Pause the video if you need. So we're going to start by making our rectangular bases. And one of the things you could do, that I'm not doing here, is you could actually color code these, since Wikki Stix come in a wide variety. You can buy these in bulk, actually. They're relatively cheap. I think I saw one on Amazon for like $13 for 500. Here's our other base. We can color code these bases to use pink, and then we can color code the sides with yellow. So now we're going to attach each Wikki stick to a vertice. Look at all the vocabulary we're going through with just making these three-dimensional objects. And we need one more yellow. And we're going to attach it to this last base. And there we go. We've built a happy little rectangular prism. And again, students will be able to see that, well, we have a rectangular face. We have 4 of those. And then we have a rectangular base, 2 of them. So we can add the areas of the 4 rectangles faces together, plus the area of the 2 base rectangles added together. And what I really like about these is they're very hands-on. They're great for diverse learners, such as those who are visually impaired or blind. And it creates a tool that allows us to build up concepts. I mean, just in our lesson today, we've talked about vertices, we've talked about surface area. There's a wide variety of applications you can use this in to help your learners and create opportunities for them to begin learning these geometric concepts. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come up with ways that you could use this in your future classroom. I'd like you to come up with one geometric idea that we have not discussed today that these could be used for, and one that could apply to another content area. Or not another content area, more specifically another field of mathematics such as trig, algebra, any of those subjects. That's my time today. Take care. Continue learning.